Hey guys, it's Lauren and today I'm going to be doing a video all about high school. So this video here has been so highly requested from all of you guys just to do kind of like a sit down talk video about my high school experience and all 4 years of my high school. So I asked you guys to ask me questions and I got so many questions. I think I got around 300 questions. So I'm thinking about doing another video in a couple weeks answering your questions completely and giving you guys advice, tips. So today I'm going to be explaining my high school experience to you guys and just going through every single year. So if you guys are still in high school, you guys can see my perception of each year in high school. So this video, like I said, was really highly requested, so I'm really excited about doing it for you guys. And why don't we jump right on into it? Okay, so why don't we start out with freshman year. So freshman year was definitely a year of change and kind of growing and adjusting. So freshman year, obviously you're starting out and you are getting a new start in school. And for me, I had one middle school move into one high school, so I had the same people with me. I just had older kids. But like as for my grade, it was the same exact people in my grade. So it definitely was a little bit of a change, but nothing too drastic for me. And it was pretty awesome. Like I have to say, high school is so much better than middle school. If you are stuck in middle school now, high school is just so much better, I promise you. So I'm gonna leave a video over here and it's going to be explaining my freshman advice and surviving freshman year. I did a whole video on it about 2 years ago and it's pretty accurate still, so I will leave that video over here for you guys to watch. So starting out freshman year, I was still trying to find my friend group. I didn't really have a stable friend group. I had a really crappy like middle school experience. I hated middle school and I was still trying to find those friends that I really enjoyed hanging out with, and I was just kind of experiencing new people and meeting new people. So I wasn't really sure exactly where my friend group was freshman year. So I also wasn't really involved in much, which is one thing I totally regret doing. If you are a freshman, please be involved. You know, join new clubs and activities. The seniors and upperclassmen are very like welcome to having new freshmen in their clubs, and it's really awesome because you can kind of just, you know, meet new people through it. Or if you're in a sport or if you want to try out for a sport, that's awesome as well. You know, you really get to meet those people. So freshman year, honestly, all I can remember, I have really bad memory. I can't even remember what I ate yesterday. All I can remember from freshman year was that I took a really good balance of classes. I took half honors classes, half normal classes, and I tried really hard my freshman year. Don't slack off, try your best. I did try my best and I got really good grades my freshman year. Also, I remember I had a really bad biology class. I hope this doesn't scare you guys. It shouldn't scare you guys, but like, I don't know, my biology class just didn't have the best students in it, and like my teacher was crazy. So like halfway through my freshman year, my teacher like stopped teaching us because like he was like couldn't even do anything about it because my class was so bad. Another perk of my freshman year was I started my YouTube channel at the end of my freshman year, and that was pretty awesome. And yeah, started my YouTube channel in April, and that was awesome, and it really grew from there, and it became one of my favorite hobbies to do. So one thing I learned freshman year was if you want to do something, go do it. So that was my YouTube channel, and it really benefited me. So my next year is sophomore year. So moving on to my sophomore year of high school, honestly, sophomore year is so irrelevant to me. Like, what even happened sophomore year? I don't even know. There's nothing super special about sophomore year, to be honest. I was 15 years old, just doing my thing. I took one really hard class. Okay, so I cannot honors geometry. I took like this geometry class. It was like enriched geometry, and my teacher was awesome. I love my teacher, but I just didn't understand the material. Like the material was just very difficult for me, and all I remember is I was just trying to get at least a B or C in the class. And I remember I failed the final, and I failed so many tests in that class. I remember I got like a 20 on a test. It was really bad. But I think one thing I learned sophomore year was that, you know, you're gonna fail stuff. Failing is part of life, and it really helps you learn. I learned that I'm not good at math, especially geometry, but you know what, you have to pick yourself up and really just try your hardest, and I kind of made up my grade by doing projects and extra credit stuff, and I ended up getting a B, so I was really happy. But you know, you're gonna fail something, you're not gonna be good at a certain subject, and it's perfectly fine. Everyone has their weak points, and mine happened to be geometry. So that was one thing I definitely learned sophomore year. Sophomore year also, I found my group of friends, and I really got to, you know, grow as a person, and I really feel like that group of friends that I found I'm still with today, and I was able to find them sophomore year, which really helped me just, you know, really like high school. I think having those group of friends. So I'm really thankful that I was able to find them so early on. It was kind of irrelevant, but I did learn that you fail, and I met some new friends, so it was pretty awesome. Junior year! Junior year now is more fresh in my brain because it was just like a year ago, but junior year is your toughest year. Someone asked, I remember a lot of people thumbs it up, asking which year is the most difficult. Junior year, 99% of the time is definitely the most difficult year, and it is definitely the most crowded, crazy year that you will have. And I was 16, so being 16, I can start driving. So I remember I started driving that year, and I got my license June of my junior year. So that was pretty awesome, and once I got my license, my life became 10 times better because you just have that ultimate freedom when you're driving. But when I was a junior, I took my first AP class. I took AP US History. I love US History, so I really enjoyed like the material, but it was a lot of work. Tons of outlining. AP classes are not easy. Their tests are very difficult, but if you find a subject that you like, I think AP classes are definitely worth it. You do get college credits. So tip number 3, well, tip number 1 for junior year is, if you can take college classes early, take them early, so when you are in college, you are saving yourself tons of money. Also, when you're a junior, like I said, you're gonna have to start studying for those SATs and those ACTs, and your grades have to be superb when you're a junior because that's what colleges look at. They look at your junior year the most. They look at every year, but they do look at your junior year the most. So you have to keep your grades up. You're doing your SATs or ACTs. You're starting to tour colleges and figure out college and craziness, and you're also, well, for me, I was doing driver's ed every single week, and that took up some time as well, and I had my YouTube, so it was really hectic. So another thing that I think I learned from junior year was that it's okay to be stressed out and struggle, but I think that you do have to be really good with your time management when you have so many things on your mind. So I had so many things going on, but I made sure that my time management was really awesome. But I did make sure to stay after as much as I could and really just take advantage of, when my teachers were staying after. That's very important. So as a junior, I also attended all my school events. I think attending school events is very important, especially as an upperclassman because you are leaving soon. So I attended my homecoming, sophomore, junior, and senior year. I also had my prom junior year, and I think prom's really awesome and you should definitely experience it. Even if you don't want to go, you're going to have it once, so might as well just go. And I really enjoyed prom. It was actually one of my most memorable weekends that I had from high school, and I really enjoyed prom, so I definitely recommend going. Yes, it is expensive, but there are ways to make it more affordable, and I do think it's a really awesome time, so definitely go to prom. Friends-wise, I kept my same friends. I met a couple new friends, but junior year, I really solidified my friend group, and I had that really awesome friend group that I could go to and I hung out with, and I just had a really awesome time junior year with my friends, and I think it was really fun. So I had an awesome time, and I really enjoyed it a lot. So yeah, by the end of junior year, I got really good grades. I was really happy with myself. I got my license, and yeah. The one thing I do regret though is I didn't study for my SATs at all. Like, I did not even crack open a textbook for my SATs. I just didn't really care, which sounds really bad, because the 2 schools that I wanted to go to, both of them didn't look at SATs, so I was like, oh, I don't even need to practice my SATs. But you know what, you do, because another school I wanted to go to, my SATs were so bad that they didn't accept me because my SATs, I'm pretty sure, take your SATs and your ACT once, and then the one you like the best, take it. So yeah, junior year is stressful and crazy, but you will get through it. Trust me, everything will be fine. Last is senior year. Senior year is by far the best year. I think every year just gets better in high school. Senior year was definitely awesome. I have a car, and having a car is just the best thing that can ever happen. I purchased my car with my own money. I love it. I love that I'm able to go and do whatever I want whenever I want. I can just go drive myself, and I can drive myself to school because I hate the school bus with a burning passion. I think that as a class you get a little bit closer, and a lot of people just start intermingling with each other, and it's just really awesome, and everyone's pretty close. And yeah, so I think another thing for senior year is the beginning of senior year is stressful because you are applying to college. So definitely keep on top of your college stuff. Start your college stuff during that summer when you are touring schools during your junior into your senior year. And keep on top of your college stuff and just make sure that you get everything done. Homecoming as well, so I attended some homecoming. I attended some football games. I attended the homecoming game. I did, at my school they had like a football for girls. It's like a powder puff. I'm not really that good, but I just wanted to do it anyways, and I just kind of, participated in those events. And I try to attend every single school event that I found interesting. And again, I had my really awesome friends that I really enjoyed hanging out with, so that was really great. And overall, I just can say that I have been really super happy this year, and it's just been really awesome. I've, took a really easy, not really easy, I took a pretty easy course load this year. I took 1 AP class and 2 college classes, and I got 10:30 early release. So I get out at 10:30 every other day. So I did kind of, you know, give myself a little bit of a break. All my classes that I'm taking right now, except for like 2, are college classes. So I definitely, again, recommend doing those college classes because they will definitely help you when you're in college save some money. So anyways, guys, that was my high school experience. Honestly, overall, it was really great. I, you know, made really good friends. I didn't have any troubles with people. You know, I stayed out of like any type of like drama, catty stuff. I don't really care much for that. So overall, you know, just be very optimistic about your high school experience. I know that this was kind of like an overview of mine, but honestly, those were some tips that I could think of while I was filming this video. But I'm gonna take your questions that you guys asked me. Don't worry, I will answer them. And like I said, in about a month or so or a couple weeks, I will be answering your questions. I'm writing them down after this video, and I'll keep them in a notebook and I will answer them for you guys. And I'll do a whole advice video, like things I wish I knew before high school with your questions. So I think it'll be really awesome and really fun. So anyways, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all in my next one. Bye, guys!